Okay, is that better? Can you hear me now? I think I know what I did. Oh, now I can hear me. Okay. Yeah, it was a matter of a little button that I needed to press on my mic and didn't realize that. Anyhow, here we are. Happy Friday Groove Day. How are all of you? I hope you're doing good. Good to see you all. Oh my goodness. All right. It's Friday. Hey, what can I say? These kind of things happen. Hi, Dee. Good to see you. Hello, Sacred Hag and Katie, Moonchild's World. Hello, Dolly and Ziggy B. Good to see you all. Eliza, aloha. Welcome, welcome. Oh, my. Well, I thought I had it together this morning. It's always something, it appears, but it's all good. Exactly. Love that. Yeah, it's Friday. We just go with the flow. Let it go, let it flow. Right? All right. Well, I hope you all had a good week. I had a very nice one. Well, the beginning was a little rocky, but what's today? Friday. Duh. 2 days ago, I went to go see the Wiz. I took my daughter, and she and I haven't been to a musical since she was like 10 or 12. And we had so much fun, and it was very much a true circle moment for me, because my very first musical that I saw on Broadway was The Wiz with Stephanie Mills, and I remember just as a child, it's such a great experience, and yeah, so that was very exciting. Had a great time. Amazon. Okay, Katie, no worries. I know you got to get your Amazon package. Weird week, Sacred Hag. Okay, well, I'm glad it's over for you too. It's Friday. Yes, I do too. I do too, Dolly. Very cool show. Yep. Oh, and when you took your daughter to see it many years ago. All right. Good morning, Seascape. Big hugs. Good to see you. Happy Friday. All right. Well, let's see what messages. Let's dive in here. Here's my little cards. Let me see if I can just squeeze in a sip. I know it's really hot. Oh, yes. Thank you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. All right. Still needs to cool down just a little bit. All right. I think this morning was one of those mornings when I woke up, I just kind of wanted to crawl back in the bed. I was feeling it. But once I got up and moving, I was fine. But I'm sure you've all had those moments. You get out of bed and you're like, oh, if only I could just get right back underneath those sheets. Especially if it's kind of gloomy. It's been kind of cloudy here. We have some rain coming in tonight, so it already has that rainy, cloudy vibe going on, and I just wanted to get nice and cozy. First word we have is hope. Bringing in hope. Oh, you woke up at 4 a.m. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. And then you can't go back to sleep. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's rough. Light rains in Hawaii. Yeah, I guess it's just, or maybe those rains are coming in, flowing this way from Hawaii to us. Good morning or afternoon for you. Hello. Good afternoon, Jackie's Crystal Moon. Good to see you. Hello, Pat, in through a colored lens storyteller. That's a mouthful. Good to see you, Pat. And gratitude. Coffee nap may be with me before. Yeah. Oh, okay, come on. Everything wants to flip over. Shuffling these little cards is no easy task, let me tell you. We have flexibility and passion. Nice. First card I have is forgiveness. We have flexibility again. And solitude. Okay. I have the wrong, oh, thank you. I probably have 24, don't I? I'm in 23. Okay. Oh, hold on, guys. My daughter, let me just let her know that I'm doing a live stream so she won't keep calling me and calling me. All right. Okay. Get it together here, Sonia. All right, here we go. So, excuse me, bringing in more hope. Hope and flexibility. This is all about, so when it comes to forgiveness, looking at what feels right for you, what feels right for you to be in that state, not only forgiving yourself, but forgiving others, being flexible with that, with the forgiveness and bringing in more gratitude. Grateful for, what are they saying about gratitude? Being more gratitude, thanks for yourself and the patience with yourself, or finding that patience with yourself in the process of forgiveness. It's not an easy process. And so bringing in that gratitude of whatever you're experiencing, going through, it's like when we're grateful for the things of where we are in our lives, that's when we're able to be more flexible and opening up and letting go of things that are just feeling so heavy in our lives. So yes, bringing in more flexibility with that and finding the passion, the love for yourself in this process. Forgiveness can be, not a pleasant process. And sometimes it can be a very uplifting and freeing process. So there's going to be different things that people feel, but being grateful for this process, because it teaches us so much and we learn so much for the process of forgiveness. And a lot of times we need that solitude to go in within, to feel into that more and see what are the next steps, what feels right for us. So bringing in the more gratitude for the process. So that's that message there. Sorry, guys, I got a little froggy voice here. Jackie, your daughter comes in. Mine calls. It's like the darndest thing. She just, I don't expect her to know my schedule, but yeah. And your husband's the worst. The second I get on the phone, he's talking and asking stupid questions or following me around. I love it. I love it. Well, here I am. It's just me, but because she's moved out, but yeah, she still finds a way to come on during the live streams. They'll find you. They will find you for sure. All right. Let's see what else we get here. That's hubby's job. All right, we have action. Jackie's like, I don't think that it's it. We have patience. Oh, humor. And play. So action, patience, humor, and play. Okay. I cannot find what I want. So we'll go with this one. We have attraction, magnetism. Nope, there we go. We have two. We have the light, the sun, and we have the power, volcano. Ooh, I love that. Okay. So this is about taking more action of what you want in your life. What is it that you desire? What is it that you want to bring into your life? It's about learning to bring forth that, asking the universe of what you want. You've heard me talking about, like, you go to a, I don't know why fast food is like the quickest thing that comes to mind, but like a fast food place, and you put in your order at the counter, but you can't just say you want a burger. You have to say exactly which one that you want. So, and having patience as things unfold, because time, there's no, time is perspective, right? So divine timing, having patience with that, looking more and keeping things above and lighter. So especially when you're trying to bring things and align with things into your life, you can't align from a place of fear and worry and anxiety. You align more in a place of feeling happy and feel of love, and tapping more into those emotions so that you can align with that, bringing more humor and love. Like, I think sometimes we get so serious, right, about what we want, and we're just like, but we forget to have fun along the way. Have fun, right? Play some more, play, have more play, work and play balance, right? So bringing in more play, and that's where the power lies. It lies in that light. Look at all that light around her, and it's just exploding. So allowing yourself to be in that space, and it feels fantastic. I mean, it's a lot of work to stay in that space, but when you're in it, it feels good. And I know you've all had moments like that. And that helps too, when you remember those moments of when you were in that space and how that felt. So kind of bring back and meditate with those feelings of what that feels like. And you can just feel it in your body, how it just starts. Then you'll start it to feel it vibrate possibly, or maybe your hands get warm. And so practice that. That's a good exercise to do. All right. So that's that message. Exactly, Jackie. Be specific with your manifestations. Absolutely. Oh, I'm glad you caught this live too. Okay. Oh, that was good. Good, good, good. All right. We have kindness. Too many. We have passion again. Communication. We have flexibility again. Look at flexibility coming back up. Such a good direction and reminder. Yeah, it is a good reminder. Dolores Cannon teaches that we must forgive everything to transform into the fifth dimension. Yes. Holding on to that and sitting on it, it just tears you down. Allowing yourself to be in that space to forgive. And there's so many different ways to forgive. You don't necessarily have to be face to face with another individual that you need to forgive. You can maybe write a letter and burn it, talk it out loud, whatever it is. But it's about really truly feeling that forgiveness, though, just not going through the motion of the words, right? You know, that's when the miracles happen. Things begin to open up. It's truly, truly liberating. We have friendship. Oops. Oh, I fell down. Communication again. So, all right, bringing in more kindness. Kindness just brings more kindness. You know, you ever seen, and I know you say pay it forward, like someone goes in, buys someone a coffee, then that person goes off and does something for somebody, and that person, it's like this domino effect. And just remember that in your day-to-day actions, that person that maybe is just like fussing, and everybody's going through something, everybody's experiencing something. And I think if we all learn just to have a little more patience in that arena, gosh, just think about all the kindness that can spread. So finding that passion and being more kind to others. And this is where the miracles begin to open up, because you just never know. Just a simple hello to somebody, what that could possibly do for that person in that moment, on that day. You never know. So miracles happen when kindness is spread, learning to communicate the act of kindness, communicating your kindness to others. You know, call a friend, check in with someone that maybe you haven't in a minute. I just had that beautiful experience of a friend of mine called and just like, hey, I just want to call and check in on you. You know, we talk a few times a year. So for them to call and say that, it felt like she had no idea in that moment and on that day how important that was to me. So really thinking about that and being more flexible of where you can be kind. There's so many different acts that you can do that don't cost anything. So, but it's learning to communicate that more. Okay. So, yeah, they're showing me like this like what is it, like a soldier. It's like a soldier going out, marching out to war, essentially, right? This war of that what we're experiencing in the world, of all this hate and genocide and just craziness that's going on. That we need to be more soldiers in this space, the soldiers of kindness, and bringing that into this space, into this world more. All right, so that's that message. Hello, Teresa. Hello. Well, I'm glad you popped in to say hi. Happy Friday. Self-forgiveness is a big one for a lot of people. I won't say everyone, but it's for a lot of people, Sacred Hag. And be patient with yourself on that. You know, it's okay. And the more that you lean into that and open up to it and be accepting of that, it'll ease up more and more. So don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep forgiving yourself. I'll catch myself, you know, especially at work. I do something that's dumb or whatever, and I'm just like, gosh, that was so stupid. I can't believe I did something so stupid, and I'm like, hey, just, okay, you made a mistake. It's okay. And I really talk to myself out loud. And the funny, quick side note, really funny, I had my assistant here one day and she's helping me. And I didn't realize that I talk out loud a lot to myself. And she was constantly going, I'm sorry, are you talking to me? Or I'm like, oh, yeah, no, that's just me having conversation with me. But it's helpful, especially in those cases when you're trying to forgive yourself. So just tell yourself, put your hands over your heart. I forgive me. It's okay. And what lesson did I learn here today? And dive into the lesson. Ease up. Learn to ease up and tell yourself that too. Like, ease up. Ease up. That's all good. Yeah, right. I don't know. I think that's a thing. Like after you hit over 40, people start to talk out loud. Coffee nap. Okay, Eliza, nap well. Thank you for popping in to say hello. Enjoy your weekend. New personal week. Yes. We have action. Clarity. Mahalo. Knowledge. Too many there. All right, guys. Looks like flexibility is coming in here kind of hard today. Oh, there they are. For every positive or negative in life, we would view it as a lesson given and a lesson learned and adding to acquiring wisdom in life. Beautifully said, Ziggy B. Yes, thank you. Right? Lots of emphasis on the flexibility today. Ooh, we have activation. Whenever I see that, it always reminds me of the Super Twins. They had the rings and they would hit them and they were like, I forgot what they said, but activate was part of the word, I think. All right. We have awakening. Meditation. Okay. So the first thing I heard was like sitting in your power. What does that mean exactly? Well, there's a lot of meditations that have sitting in the power. And what's my word I'm looking for? I don't know. The only thing that comes about to mind is powerful. But what's so, it is powerful about this meditation is that you really get to tap into your energy and to feel it and feeling where the energy is coming from source or the universe or your spiritual team or however you want to look at it. But it's just this connection and it's a great space to be in, especially when you're trying to manifest more things in your life and to tap more into your gifts. I like to say, I heard from one of my teachers, your natural gifts, right? So it opens you up more to that. So taking that action so that you can activate, right? Activate yourself and gain more clarity. Your clarity about what it is that you want, your desires, what it is that you want to tap in more to, gaining that knowledge for yourself, right? These are part of your awakening. And we always have, like, I like to say, like a lot of little mini awakenings, right? We have all these different awakenings at different times in our lives, and learning to be more flexible with this. So you learn so much when you're doing this type of meditation. So learning to get more still for yourself. And there's a lot of meditations out there. I know I've had plenty of people, excuse me, hold on. Excuse me. Got the frog going on this morning. Many people have told me, Sonja, I can't stand to meditate. I don't like meditating. And there's different ways that you can do it. You don't necessarily have to sit still for like an hour. There's meditations that are only 5 minutes. There's meditations of where you could do a walking meditation, or just sitting and looking at something. So there's different ways of where you can be flexible when it comes to meditations. So that's that message. Hello, TK. Pisces greeter. Good morning. I was trying to say good. Who knows what I was trying to say? Different things going through my head right now. Happy Friday. Good to see you. So, yes, big hugs. Pisces greeter TK is our community hugger. I love it. Let me put my little coffee warmer on because it's getting a little cold. I used to meditate so deeply, and I just can't seem to anymore. Have you tried, like, with some music, Sacred Hag? Sometimes that helps me just to get out of my head. Sometimes I may meditate with some music, something that's nice and relaxing, and it helps me to go a lot deeper too. And you have, okay, well, it sometimes is what it is. What we used to be, what we used to do, sometimes we can't do anymore. Doesn't mean it makes it any less effective. So just because you're in meditation, you can get a real powerful meditation out of 5 minutes. So don't let that deter you. Yes. All the Pisces, including me, and then to all the Aries. Oh, when's your birthday, greeter? That's right. Today's March 1st. Oh my goodness. We're in March, everyone. Happy March. When's your birthday, greeter? You're still trying to accept it. Okay. Be gentle with yourself. You got this. You got this. Hello, our shining lights. Happy Friday to you. Oh, it's on March 15th. Okay, well, you got to come back around that time for coffee chat, and we'll get your birthday song. It's your birthday month. I love it. Just stopping and being in the moment and focusing on the breath can be therapeutic. Absolutely. Absolutely. I believe that so much that I got it tattooed on me. I don't know if you guys ever saw my breathe tattoo. And I think for a good portion of my life, I literally would just hold my breath. And can sometimes still get in that habit, but just learning to relax and breathe. You can't be in a space of learning how to kind of maneuver your next steps when you're stressed and you're just like, you're like, oh, just. And it's in that relaxed state of mind that the answers will start coming to you. right? We all need that reminder to breathe, for sure. All right, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, I love this tattoo. All right, we have clarity. Clarity coming back out again. No, knowledge popped back out again. Getting clear on what we want or what we need. Renewal. And beauty. We have release and surrender, and I'll read that part in a minute. We have family. Look what came back out again. Forgiveness, opportunity to forgive. Let me grab my glasses so I can read these. So the release and surrender says, we shower you. These are my angel cards. So these are messages. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. So just a reminder that your angels or your spiritual team, they are with you. Family, this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the suffice within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. And how appropriate now we get the forgiveness card. Opportunity to forgive. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. So you see, there's a lot of love, a lot of light and compassion coming in here when we take others, especially in this particular reading. We're talking about family, right? And I'm sure we all have a family member that we maybe need to bring in some more forgiveness here, right? Gaining clarity of what it is that you need to release and surrender around this person or people. Finding that knowledge for yourself, because forgiveness brings in renewal. It brings in that forgiveness is ultimately for you. You've heard me say that many, many times. It's the perfect and most beautiful gift that you can give yourself, learning to forgive you and to forgive others. There's such a beauty in that, in this light that's coming in, that opportunity to forgive, that compassion and the peace that it brings. It's not easy all the time, and it can feel yucky, but to move through that muck and open up and to be in the light, it's truly beautiful. So that's that message there. Oh, amen, sister. The whole nation needs to take this opportunity to forgive. Where do we even unpack there? Oh my God. There's just so much that needs to be done for sure. Hey, Flowing, good to see you. A morning moving quickly. Yes, it is. No worries. Good to see you now. Happy Friday to you. Okay, let's see what else we get. Oops. Two, we see, we have detoxify, we have comfort. Yep. We have challenges. And strength. Okay, well, they want me to use these, my tarot cards. Oh, those popped out so fast. Okay. Okay, so what they're sharing here, they're saying that like there's some things that need to that some of you are struggling to release. Okay, so to detoxify, to let go. I get the King of Swords here, and this is more of that masculine energy, that power, that stubbornness, right? So really kind of staying in that because like you just kind of don't want to let go. There's this feeling of just like no, I'm okay, right? The comfort, I'm okay right where I am, and you're lying to yourself. You're cheating yourself out of not releasing this heaviness that you're experiencing here with the Seven of Swords. So learning to let go of that, these challenges. It doesn't serve you well by holding on. It just creates more suffering with the Nine of Wands. It will continue to be a battle if you don't let go. So tapping into that inner strength and releasing it, releasing that it just feels heavy, whatever this is. So like this heaviness and allowing yourself to move through it and let go. And sometimes we just need to do that with ease, kind of from like one of the other readings earlier, right? Where we talk about bringing in more love and compassion. So just slowly being able to let that go. But first you got to clarify and understand what it is that needs to be released. So, and trust, you'll start feeling so much lighter. So that's that message there. Anybody have any plans for the weekend? I know I'm going to be nice and cozy. We're supposed to get more rain here in Southern California. I don't think as bad as what we had, but it's just some drizzle. I could be wrong. I don't know, but they don't say storm or anything like that. So I don't have a desire to go out. I just want to be nice and cozy on my couch with my blanket. Hey, Ness, happy Friday. Good to see you. Thank you. Blessings to you too. Yeah, we have the word action again. Sacred Hag says, I am going to a group crystal meditation tonight. Ooh, that sounds really cool. Have fun. You'll have to let us know how that went. And what do they do? That sounds really exciting. Yeah, isn't it? I love being cozy at home. Oops. Okay. Look what popped out. Happiness. Yes, it makes me happy. That's so funny. Yep. We have clarity again. Yeah, so Ness, how coffee chat works is I use the oracle cards, my cards, and whatever message spirit wants to bring through. So it's messages for the collective, and uh, I don't do like individual readings on this day, but yeah, it's just collective messages of what comes through, and hopefully that there's a message for you and for everyone. Hey, Jaconda, good morning. Happy Friday. Nothing for you, Dolly? Just chilling? Yeah, thank you. I love being able to bring forth these messages for you all. Guys, okay. This has come up like about, I don't know, 5 times already today. So, yes, it's all of us learning how to be more flexible, flexible with life, flexible with a situation that you might be in, flexible with your kids, your partner, whatever. We have flexibility coming up a lot today. So, that is definitely the overall theme for the day. Um, New moon in Pisces, attune to the divine. New moon in Taurus, know your worth. Yes. And first quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. Wow. Okay. Taking action and learning to make that connection more with the divine, attuned to the divine. Okay, that brings to more happiness into your life, and happiness into the situation of what it is that you're experiencing. Attuning to the divine helps bring in more clarity for you. And they're saying, like, just know your worth. You are worthy of that connection. You are worthy for tapping into more of your natural gifts, being more flexible with your spiritual growth, your mental growth, your physical, right? Having more flexibility and having patience with yourself, learning to really step into your power of who you are. But Spirit's saying, don't forget about me. You know, we're here. We're here to help you. We're here to guide you. So learning to attune more into those energies and just trusting and being more flexible. And I'm going to just share a quick story with you all. So when I went to the musical, my daughter got here late. So I'm a person that, like, well, first of all, I like to be on time for things. Secondly, I just get real kind of anxious, and I don't know exactly where that came in. Like, I know 9/11 changed a lot, and I was pregnant during that time. So it was everything just made me on edge and nervous. And I think that's kind of where all that stemmed from. But I get nervous. I get on edge about things when it's time for something to happen. So I was really working on not having that energy. And so she got here and just kind of like sitting, looking at my watch, waiting for her to get ready because we needed to go to dinner first, and then get over to the metro to go to the theater. It's like one, it's not far. I also was nervous because with me, my, I don't even know what you want to call it, my situation where I'm struggling with walking and getting places. Like I knew I was going to need more time to walk and get there because I'm moving through the pain and all of that. So we ended up, I let go, I released that. We got to the restaurant on time. There was hardly anybody in there. So we were able to get our food quickly and be able to get out. We had just missed the train when we got there. So again, letting go, releasing and being okay. Well, we'll just wait for the next train. We get to the theater on time. My tickets won't come up on my phone. So I'm like, okay, great. So we had to wait in line at the box office for them to print out tickets for us. We get to this. This was the kicker right here. We get to our seats. Oh my God. Like the whole entire section was nothing but a school field trip. All these little kids. I mean, they must have been, I would say, third and fourth graders. I thought I was going to have a heart attack because I know what those field trips are like when my kid was little, of what that's like taking them to the theater. So luckily, see, this is how spirit works. It's just crazy. Luckily, someone was sitting in our seats and the usher was, trying to figure it out. And he turns to me and he's like, well, hold on, let me figure this out. And I said to him, it's okay if you want to move us. And he gave me this look and he just smiled and he said, let me see what I can do. I said, thank you. We got moved down to orchestra. Yes, like it was just boom, boom, boom. So when you're just trusting and you're letting go and just believing that everything's going to work out, I just kept putting myself back in that space. Even though I wanted to stress and worry, I could have freaked out about the tickets. I could have freaked out about missing the train. I could have freaked out about, the possibility of sitting next to all of those little kids. But I just stood in that space of everything's going to be just fine. And it was. It all worked out. It was fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Ness says I'm a 3-hour early person at the airport. I hear you. Me too. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, it was pretty cool. But it's you're always being, I feel like there's like these little tests of patience and learning how to be in that space of flow when things feel kind of chaotic around you. You got to really learn to ground yourself and be in that space. And I'm getting better at it, but I have my moments for sure. We all do. All right. Let's do one more, and then I will give you your card for the weekend, your message for the weekend. Yeah, purpose. Surrendering. Thank you, Ness. That is the word, surrendering. Absolutely. And show a lot of gratitude. Connections. Oh, my goodness. Clarity and flexibility are two most frequent words today. So someone moved out downstairs and they are, cleaning up the apartment and getting it ready for the next person. So I know you all can't hear it, thank goodness, but it's like the sawing and the hammering, and they start early in the morning, and so they're doing the sawing right now, and I'm like, can be a little much, but surrendering. All right. Where- So we have my creative power. As I invest in my own creative potential, I experience my female creative genius. Beautiful. And for gentlemen, this is your feminine energy that's coming in here. We have ageless beauty. With grace, dignity, and strength, I grow into the unique texture of my feminine soul. So we have a lot of feminine energy coming in here. This is, dealing with our creativity. And service as co-creation. My service, no matter how great or small, is a conscious act of co-creation with the world. Beautiful. So it's more of expanding. So, you know how earlier we had that message about kindness. And so this is leaning more into that creative energy of what it is that you can bring into your world, your space, or what can you give back to the world with that kindness, tapping more into that feminine energy, finding out the purpose of different ways of how you can create and bringing in that gratitude for that opportunity to be able to do that, connecting with others and gaining clarity of what it is that you are bringing forth, right? So utilizing your creative power and stepping more into that beauty, that feeling of it, the ageless beauty, right? There's this playfulness, this sensuality. Is that right? Yeah, sensuality that comes into this, and it just feels really good. Like this is why I'm just like, it just feels really good, and I can feel into that, and the service that what it is that you want to provide. And again, no matter how little or how big, it's just that feeling of good. There's like this yumminess to it. So feel into that energy more. Spirit is inviting you to tap more into that energy so that we can bring that in, especially for women. This is a time that women are just thriving and we are fighting, right? There's so much that we need to fight for. So tapping more into that. So that's that message. Hello, be still and know. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm happy that you're here now. You get to hear the message for the weekend. So perfect timing. And I think today we're going to do, well, I was planning on doing a postcard, but I feel like there's a goddess that wants to say something. So let's see who it is. I'm getting a pull, but I just might do a postcard anyhow, just because I want to pull a postcard. Oh, yay, Jane. Perfect timing. Yes. Hello. How are you? Happy Friday. Yep. Oh, okay. Two of them have something to say. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I got chills on this. Okay, remember how I was just talking about that energy and just that flow and that sensuality and really feeling into it. The first one that came out is Rhythms and of Morgan Le Fay with Rhythms. And then we have the Shakti energy coming in. Really powerful, juicy, yummy, yummy stuff. Okay. So all right, Spirit's telling me to leave it at, I'm not going to do the postcard. I'll save that for another time. I think this is kind of wrapping everything up. So Morgan Le Fay is a Celtic goddess, and she has come dancing into your life with her drums and her magic to invite you to discover and live your rhythms. What are your personal rhythms? Do you know the best time for you to exercise, sleep, eat, be creative, make love, work, etc.? Or do you spend all your vitality adjusting to the rhythms imposed on you by your work, family, lover, and friends? Have you been submerged in the life of another and lived his or her rhythms instead of your own? Perhaps you never discovered your own rhythms because you wanted to please those around you and be one of the team. It is vital for you to live according to your own rhythms. Flowing with your rhythms brings you greater energy because you are no longer suppressing what is natural to you. Morgan Le Fay says vitality, health, and wholeness are nurtured when you flow with your own unique beat rather than against it. How awesome is that? And then the Shakti energy. So Shakti explodes into your life to energize and vitalize you. The way to wholeness for you now lies in learning to work with Shakti, divine, cosmic, orgasmic goddess energy. Yes. Have you been feeling tired? Do life and all its demands exhaust you? Do you keep giving your energy, your vitality without taking in, recharging, or revitalizing? Perhaps there is something you want to manifest but don't feel you have enough energy to do so. Shakti says there's an abundant energy available for you. All you need to do is learn how to connect with it. So, for those of you that are interested, if you go in my playlists and under meditations, I did a Shakti meditation that you can use. And it really helps to bring in the colors and feeling into that energy. So, check that out. Yes, these two were just dying to get out to give you messages. So, I love it. Yes, exactly, flowing. Please yourself so you can help others. Absolutely. All right. Well, hey, Sylvia, I didn't see you sneak in there. Happy Friday to you. All right. Thank you all so much for being here with me this morning. I'll be back next Friday. And in the meantime, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your week, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.